Hello my marvellous sausages, and here we have a fantastic legend lost sector farm called Excavation Site XII. It really is incredibly fast, just as fast as Skydock IV. This is literally done with my loadout here in about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and I'm sure a lot of you could do it a lot faster. So let's have a little look at where it is first of all. So you can see it here, look, in Firebase Hades. You're going to have to land in the Winding Cove and then travel all the way along up to Firebase Hades here. Now let's have a look at what we've got in it. We've got barrier champions, unstoppable champions, solar burn, which is marvelous. It also says arc shields, although I can find hardly any, if any at all, in it, so I'm not letting that influence my loadout at all. And it's got one of the worst modifiers, unfortunately, which is scorched earth, which means they fire loads of grenades at you. But fret ye not. Now I'm doing this with my hunter today because we're after the hunter exotic chest piece. It's called the Gyr Falcon's Hauberk, which I've been informed is a rather large bird, which counts for the claws along the bit there. Well, anyway, this is chest today, as you might have noticed, but of course, when you're looking at this video, it might not be chest, it might be arms, legs, etc. Now, before we jump in and have a look at my loadout for it, if you don't want the chest piece today and you just want to farm this lost sector for the exotic engrams, which you can then open from your post office on the day that it is something that you want, for example, if you don't want chest today, you might want it on legs. You can earn the engram today and then wait till it's legs in the lost sector and then decrypt it and you'll get the legs. Well, anyway, if you want to make sure you're doing that and just farming for the exotic engrams, make sure you're full here in your slot so it goes to the post office. Right, so let me show you my solar loadout here. Now, the exotic I'm going for is the Assassin's Cowl. The reason why I'm showing you this first is because it ties into what I'm doing over on my solar subclass there. Now, what happens when you get kills with your powered melee, you'll get invisibility and you'll also get healing as well, which is incredibly important for this. So with that in mind, let's pop over here to Gunslinger. So what I've got for is the Gambler's Dodge, because whenever you do a Gambler's Dodge around other enemies, it'll fully recharge your melee, and then my melee is my knife trick. So I'll throw knives at gits, they will be killed, I'll get invisible, and I'll also get some health back, and then when I haven't got any melee, I will also do a dodge to get it back, which is excellent and quick. Grenades wise, use whatever you like. I'm using solar here, but whatever tickles your fancy, use there. For your aspects, I've got knock 'em down and I've got on your mark. The reason why I've used both of these is because we get 5 slots, lovely, for our fragments there. Fragments wise, I've gone for Ember of Singeing, Ember of Wonder, Ember of Empyrean, Ember of Searing, and Ember of Torches. Right, let's have a quick look at mods. First of all, in the old Assassin's Cowl, I'm using my Galahorn, so I've got a rocket launcher ammo finder, and I'm using a shotgun as well, so there's the ammo finder for that, and there's a mobility I've got to stick in there as well. It's already 100, I'm bang on 100. The reason why I'm targeting my mobility is, look, I've got a tier 10 there, and it says base speed increase 40%. What that breaks down as is that my dodge will be recharging to full every 11 seconds, which is brilliant. Next, on the arms, let's have a little look here. Now, I've gone for Seeking Wells, because I'm generating the elemental wells, of course, and they're going to be sucked in towards me, which is very handy. There's my unstoppable shotgun. What's good about the unstoppable shotgun mod is that you don't have to aim down sights to engage the unstoppable aspect of it. You just shoot them with it and they'll be stunned straight away. It's excellent. There's the anti-barrier auto rifle I've got, and there's a resilience mod there as well, topping that baby up. The vest I've gone for a Well of Life because I'm going to be generating elemental wells. I'll show you how I'm doing that in a moment. And protection wise, I've got solar resistance, thermoshock plating, and there's a mobility mod there too. My boots have got the elemental generation in the melee well maker because I'm killing everybody with me knife trick, and then I'm just sticking anything here that I see fit. So I've gone for 2 invigorations, and I've also gone for resilience as well to top that up. And finally, for my cloak, I've gone for Font of Might, because whenever I pick up a solar well, that'll empower my solar weapons, perpetuation, utility finisher, and mobility mod as well. So weapons, I've gone for my reckless endangerment shotgun, but you can use whichever shotgun that you like. I'm using my Amit AR2. This is my anti-barrier weapon, but it's also solar, which is very handy, which means that there's a solar burn, so there's 50% more damage from it there. And also when I pick up a solar well mod, I'm going to get extra damage there too. And then finally, for my power weapon, I'm using my Galahorn. If you haven't got one, don't worry, you can use anything solar in here that hits hard that you really enjoy. But just pick that. If you've got it, it's great. And don't forget to put one of these in here, an armorer mod. This is what I want. I want it in my discipline. So it'll push my discipline stat up, and then that means it'll also increase either one of the top 3, the mobility, the resilience, or the recovery. Make sure you do that so you kind of get what you're looking for. Right then, pile on in. Let me show you how fast this one is. Here we are. This one's nice and short, so kill your legionaries here, and we've got a, there is the unstoppable turnip there as well, look. We'll just pepper these turds here, but he'll start charging us when we get down a little bit closer. So let's entice him up here. Come along, there he is, unstoppable turd brain. And, well, we'll just hit him with that. There we go. That'll do him straight away. Wallop with the Galahorn, and he's dead. Splendid, isn't that lovely? Now, everyone's dead here, so what we got next? Let's read all the Galahorn here, because I'm going to be using this. There's an unstoppable and a barrier champion on the bridge. So what I'm going to do is shoot the barrier champion, and then whip to my anti-barrier. Let's see. They can run away up the hill, which can be quite annoying. But let's see how it works before he shoots off his missiles. There he is. We shot them off. That's okay. And then we just need to hit his shield duck. Excellent stuff. And then let's hit him with the Galahorn one more time. That should finish him off. And we don't know whether or not we got the anti-barrier. No, he's dead. What do you call him? The unstoppable might be charging us. No, he's run up the hill like a massive ass. An ass. Bum face. So, right, let's get these guys. Grenade over here. Sorry, I made myself laugh and getting mixed up with my ass. Insults! So, legionaries, there we go. Now, what we're going to see here is, let's see if we can show you how all this stuff works, which is excellent in regard to... oh, look, he's coming to charge us, actually. Come on, then, Bernard. Where are you? Come along. You know you want to die. There he is. Thinks he's cool, but he's dead. Let's kill his mate there. We've got invisible. Let's hit him with the Galahorn. That's the end of him. Ooh, all the barrels went up then like no one's business. So that's quite cool. Right. So, let's finish off the phalanxes. They can be a huge pain in the ass, and you do get a lot of guys popping up here as well. So now then, if we hit him with our daggers there. Look, there we go. I'm invisible. He's dropped a solar well. Thanks very much. That'll give me the solar thing again. And my melee is back. Kill them both again. There we are. Invisible again. Excellent. Hasn't got a clue. Shooting into the wind. Hasn't got a clue. Now then, this is where we get a few gits and turds coming down here as well. Watch the phalanxes. We're invisible again. That's lovely. Yes. Just pummel them. Go on. Pummel him. Pummel him, Bernards. Yes, get that. Blow him up as well. We might still have one at the top. Oh, no, it's a Scion. So let's kill this Scion. Go on, stick your head out. There we are. He's dead as well. Now then, we've killed everyone apart from the boss and his buddy. Oh, look. And there's the other unstoppable as well. So there's two unstoppables in this malarkey. Here he comes with lots of optimism. He's stunned. Wallop. And that's probably him dead. And indeed it is. Unfortunately, we haven't had much in the way of ammo for our old Galahorn there, which can be a bit of a pain in the ass. But let's just top up on our shotgun, and we'll sort them out that way. Look at the amount of grenades it's got coming out here. 2 minutes 48. Nice and fast. Shoot him with that. Yes, get him, Vivian. And one. And then we'll have another, which is very nice indeed. Now that just leaves us with all our doodahs, really. So all we can do now is just pepper them as much as we can. Didn't like that, did you, eh? Our super's going to be up soon, which should be nice and cool. Let's just finish off. There we are. Super's up. Now, what can happen here, of course, is that we get stressed too much and die. So let's see how we do there. There we are. Well, that's him gone. And that's him gone. Bob's your uncle. 3 minutes, 22 seconds. Nice and fast to do. I've already had 2 exotic drops, and I've only run it 3 times. Let's see what happens here now. And I've had another one. That's 3 exotic drops that I've had. That means 3 engrams sitting in the post office for me to decrypt on the correct day. I'm looking for some shards of Galano. I wonder if I'll be able to get them with a nice stat. Well, anyway, I hope you found that useful. Great one to farm until reset tomorrow, so get those exotic engrams in. Bit of dancing here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all watching the Lost Sector videos this week. It's been fantastic. Thank you so much, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.